The most profitable businesses, well, they're usually the most boring. Now, I know that's not what most people want to hear because we all dream of waking up excited to work on something we love. But the truth is, the businesses most people ignore are the ones quietly printing cash. So in this video, I'm gonna break down 7 boring businesses that might not look exciting, but they're making everyday people serious money. And I know you guys have not heard of some of these, so be sure to stick around. And at the end, I'm gonna share the exact boring business that I started, and it's one that now makes me more than anything else that I do. So if you guys have been searching for a real proven way to make money, this might be the video that finally gives you the idea that you've been looking for. You guys ready to get into it? Let's go. All right, starting with number 7, it's something you may have already heard of before, but many people still don't do it because it's boring. But anyone can do this and make really good money. And that's simply flipping and selling products. You know, I first learned about this from Rob over at the Flea Market Flipper. He's the GOAT when it comes to turning random items into serious profit. He shared some wild examples like how he once found a Ride-On Thomas the Train toy at a flea market for $25 and flipped it on eBay for $450. One of his students bought a lounge chair for $168 and sold it for $2,000. Another bought a gas cooktop from Facebook Marketplace for $100 and flipped it for $2,200. And the best part, you don't even have to go to flea markets anymore. You can flip stuff from Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, OfferUp, or even the clearance sections at Walmart and Target, all from your phone. This business is really simple and it's repeatable, and it works. It is tried and true. The only thing you need is an eye for deals and a little hustle. And to help you get started, Rob gave me a free PDF that lists 47 household items that you can sell right now. So when I drop the link to it in the description below so you guys can check it out and see if it's right for you. Boring business number 6 is one I guarantee most people would scroll right past, and it's sneaker cleaning. Now, it might not sound exciting, but the sneaker culture is massive. I'm telling you guys, collectors and casual wearers are dropping hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars on Jordans, Yeezys, and designer kicks. And guess what? They want to keep them looking brand new. And that's where this boring business becomes a hidden gold mine. So you can charge between $40 to $100 per pair, depending on the service. Rejuvenators started as a simple cleaning kit. They turned it into a 7-figure business with in-store services, YouTube tutorials, and branded products. The Shoe Surgeon, he now runs a multi-million-dollar operation with custom sneaker designs and VIP clientele. But he started by just restoring high-end sneakers. So if you wanted to get started with this, what I recommend you do is to start by watching tutorials, practice on your own shoes, and then take before and after pictures and start posting them on TikTok and Instagram. So you're gonna be top of mind when someone needs your services. Now you can also expand into fixing heels or designer shoes for women, because I've got heels that I absolutely love, but I have no one to fix them. So there is a market there. So is sneaker cleaning the kind of business you dream about doing every day? No. But boring doesn't mean bad, especially when the money's not boring. All right, next up is one that I know most people wouldn't think twice about, but it's simple, profitable, and literally anyone can do it. And it's picking up dog poop. So I interviewed Erica Kruppen, and she made $250,000 in 1 year doing exactly this. She's even had $1,000 days from scooping poop. Now, it's not glamorous, not even a little, but is it smart, flexible, a weekend business that anyone can start? Absolutely. And here's what I love. There's no fancy course or certification you need. I interview Erica. You don't need to do anything except watch that video, and you're gonna know exactly how to get started, what to charge, how to find clients, what tools you need, and how to keep things running smoothly. This is the definition of a boring business with big results. So I'm gonna put the link to that interview in the description below if you wanna see how this all works. Next up is a business that's so boring, most people would never even consider it, and it's bookkeeping. But here's the wild part. It's one of the best work from home businesses out there because the amount of time it actually takes is shockingly low. Most bookkeepers spend just 1 to 4 hours per month per client. Let that sink in, per month. And yet they typically charge $500 or more. Now I pay $750 for my bookkeeper, but I'm happy to pay it because she saves me time, gives me peace of mind, and keeps me focused on what I do best. So what's great about this business is that you don't need to be a CPA or have any formal background. You do need to learn the basics, but one of the moms that I interviewed, she started with no experience, and she's a mom of 9 kids, and she homeschools 6 of them. And the only reason she's able to do that and run a bookkeeping business is simply because of the work is so flexible. So she took an online course that taught her everything she needed to know and got her first clients from there. This is the kind of boring business that most people overlook, but it's low stress, low hours, and high profit. And it fits perfectly around someone who has a busy life. So if you want to learn how to get started, I'll link the interview that I did with the accountant who created the course that she took, so you guys can see actually if this is worth for you trying out too. Now, before we get to the next one, I want to make sure I don't leave anyone hanging, because the whole point of this video is for you to find a business that works for you. And literally the number one question I always get is, hey Whitney, I want to start a business. What can I do? And instead of just saying, I don't know, I created a business case study database for people who want to start a business but don't know what to do. So the point of this whole process is to look through this database of 6- and 7-figure entrepreneurs that I interviewed, asking them all the questions that you want to ask if you want to start a similar business, looking through the business case studies and say, hey, that looks something like I want to do. Let me see how they did it. You check it out, see exactly how they did it, what's all involved to say, do I want to do this? If you say, yeah, you know what, that's something I want to do. Now you don't only have a blueprint on how to get started and do it, you also have someone to follow. And I did this because this is how I first started my 6-figure business. I had no idea what I wanted to do, but I saw these guys making $100,000 a month blogging. I would have never considered starting a blog had I not been exposed to these guys and what they were doing. And that's what this does. It exposes you to different ways people have built their businesses, and it shows you how to get started. You know, I always say success leaves clues, so follow them. These are people that you have never heard of before, like Bonnie. She makes $100,000 a month helping people learn how to draw with colored pencils. Yes, really. So if you don't find your business idea on this list, definitely check out the database to see what's right for you. Don't stop here if you don't find your business idea. I'm trying to help you guys. Now, the next boring business is something that I bet you've never thought of: photo organizing. Yes, this is a real thing. And not only that, it's a very profitable thing. Shirley Frank turned this into a 6-figure business, helping people manage and preserve their memories. And she's not the only one doing it. The industry standard is $100 an hour, and most projects take 20 hours or more to help people organize their photos. I'm gonna let you do the math on that one. So what exactly is photo organizing anyway, right? Well, it's a growing industry where you help people organize their physical and digital photos by scanning them, labeling them, and uploading to the cloud so they're safe, searchable, and preserved. The target market for this is for older adults because this is something that they really cherish but don't want to do the work. Now, what makes this the perfect boring business is that you can do this right from your own home. You can find your clients right on Nextdoor, local Facebook groups, or by word of mouth. And once you've helped a few families, referrals are gonna start coming naturally because preserving memories is personal. So no, this business isn't flashy, but if the idea of sitting quietly, organizing something meaningful, and getting paid $2,000 or more per project sounds like a win, then this boring business might be one of the smartest ones on this list. Now I'm gonna link below what Shirley Frank got involved in first, and that's how she was exposed to this new way of making money. And I'm gonna show it to you so you guys can see if this is right for you. Next on this list is one of the boringest businesses out there, and I have a different take on this one than most people on actually how to find a profitable business like this, and that's buying a laundromat. Now think about it. People literally pay you to do their own work. You know, they bring their clothes in, load the machines, wait around, and you collect the money. It's one of the few self-service businesses that keeps running whether you're there or not. Now, laundromats do require a big upfront investment. It's typically anywhere from $200,000 to $500,000. But on the flip side, you can also earn $200,000 to $500,000 a year, especially if it's in a high traffic area. And here's the part I thought was brilliant. I heard this guy that bought a laundromat tell us how he did it. He literally sat outside for 2 weeks, counting every single person that went in and estimated how much they spent. Why? Well, because sometimes when owners are selling, the numbers they give aren't 100% honest. So instead of just guessing or trusting a spreadsheet, he verified the income with his own eyes. Smart, boring, but extremely effective. And it gets better. You can increase your profits by adding a vending machine like he did. He added an ATM, a snack or toy machines, It's one boring business and multiple streams of income. And the best part is, once it's up and running, it's about as hands-off as it gets. Now, the last boring business on this list might surprise you. And you wanna know what it is? It's YouTube. I know most people don't think of YouTube as boring, but let me tell you, it's not exactly exciting to sit in a room by yourself talking to a camera. You know, I love helping people through my videos, but honestly, the filming part, the editing, the thumbnails, it's not the fun part. But you know what is fun? The return on investment. There's this creator named Shane who talks about remote jobs. He posts almost every other day. And at this point, I'm like convinced that he could not enjoy what he's doing anymore. But it's working. In 1 month, he made over $70,000 just from YouTube ads. Yes, in 1 month just from ads. Now, I only post a video once a week and still make great money. So clearly, you don't have to go crazy with that kind of schedule. But the point is, YouTube works. Is it boring sometimes? Absolutely. That's why most people quit. But the ones who stay, we know that you don't have to love every part of a business for it to change your life. Every job has parts that you don't enjoy. YouTube is no different. So if you thought about starting a YouTube channel and making money, even if you have a small following, which everyone starts out with a small following, I created a free guide for you guys to see how you can make money starting from day one. So I'm gonna put that in the description below. So which business do you think you're interested in? Let me know. You know, I love to see who actually sticks around to the end of my videos, like who's still here. Let me know something in the comment section so I can see. Did you find anything on this list, or you want to check out the business case studies? Let me know something in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. YouTube thinks you're gonna love this video, so I recommend you watch it now. As always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.